Tonight's concert,
Amazing. Spice did her thing, but me and my hubby are gonna exit stage left because the last thing I wanna do is run into Yandy. I don't wanna be around no funky breath and no funky ass cheeks slapping together, smelling like BBLs.
Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're here for the real unfiltered tea, you already know we're diving deep into the latest explosion on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta because this season is hotter than ever and the spotlight is squarely on Rasheeda Frost and Yandy Smith-Harris, two women who were once inseparable, appearing to be the ultimate ride-or-die duo, but now find themselves embroiled in one of the most dramatic feuds in recent franchise history. And trust me, this mess goes far beyond a few shady words at a concert. This is about long-standing tension, loyalty, public perception, and personal digs that cut deeper than fans may realize. So let's rewind and get into it from the top. Rasheeda Frost, known as the Georgia Peach and Queen of Crunk, has been a staple of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta since the very beginning, alongside her husband Kirk Frost, navigating scandals, business ventures, and reality TV fame with a mix of sass, charisma, and strategic alliances, while Yandy Smith-Harris, a powerhouse from Love and Hip Hop New York, joined the Atlanta cast in Season 10, bringing her sharp business acumen, family-centered approach, and a track record of handling drama with precision, which at first made it seem like Rasheeda and Yandy were destined to be the ultimate power pair, mixing Atlanta flair with New York grit. But behind the smiles and social media posts, tension had been quietly building, and it all started to surface during a poolside gathering in Cabo, as revealed in a Blavity preview from April 14, 2025, where Yandy tried to discuss rumors about her husband Mendeecees and a woman named Jasmine Washington, who alleged he was cheating, but Rasheeda coldly dismissed her, saying they were never that close, claiming in a confessional, "I never called Yandy when I was going through anything with Kirk, so I don't see the issue," which stung Yandy deeply because she had stood up for Rasheeda against Jasmine, only to realize that Rasheeda had allegedly been gossiping about her and Mendeecees behind her back, a betrayal that would set the stage for months of simmering tension, culminating in the infamous incident at Spice's concert, where Rasheeda reportedly walked out and allegedly threw some of the harshest shade imaginable, claiming that Yandy's breath stank and that her BBL, yes, her Brazilian butt lift, smelled bad, comments that instantly set social media on fire and left fans shocked, confused, and debating which side to take because on one hand, Rasheeda's words were undeniably personal and vicious, yet on the other hand, some argued that Yandy had played her own part in fueling drama behind the scenes, creating a complex web of reality TV chaos. And the fallout from this concert incident didn't stop there, with multiple posts on X from fans and insiders going viral, like one from user PrettyInVerf on August 20, 2025 saying, "Rasheeda is so unlikable. You was around Yandy for years acting like y'all was the two top dogs of Love and Hip Hop. Now her breath stink and she got a BBL smell. Get this fake hoe off our TV screen," while others chimed in equally outraged, pointing out how low Rasheeda had gone by taking jabs at Yandy's body and personal hygiene, turning a private feud into a full-blown public spectacle. And though there's no official footage confirming every word, eyewitness accounts, fan videos, and insider tweets from accounts like Bambilkundercertif and Cupcake strongly suggest that Rasheeda also dissed Yandy and Mendeecees' marriage, claiming they weren't legally married and implying Yandy was covering for her husband's infidelity, which tied back to the original Jasmine Washington drama and the long-standing cracks in their friendship that had been simmering for months, leaving the cast and fans alike to speculate whether Rasheeda's harsh words were fueled by personal vendettas, competitive energy, or a combination of both. And this escalated further when Urban Belle magazine reported on August 8 that Rasheeda referred to Mendeecees as a husband, allegedly criticizing Yandy's handling of her husband and sparking even more tension, with fans now split into camps.
whatever they say has no relevance, okay? And them some scheming, lying, manipulating people.
I'm cool with it. We never talk ever again in life, because I ain't got time for that.
You got a couple of widows in this crowd, so I want you to be on point.
Please don't be on no bull.
I think sometimes they be forgetting who the they playing with.
You know, coming out here to Atlanta, I had my blinders on, but I was warned by my friend back in New York about Rasheeda and Kirk. They ain't right. I was warned and I just didn't listen.
Yeah. We about to get this music started in a minute, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We about to have a good time tonight.
I'm annoyed.
I know.
I can't believe this bitch said this. I hate them people.
When I tell you I despise people who sit here and make up to ruffle feathers, because that's exactly what he doing. The fact that you would even play that type of game and disrespect my husband and then turn around and on your girlfriend like that just lets me know the bottom of the barrel type of people we did.
Defending one or the other, some calling Rasheeda out for hypocrisy since she herself had remained loyal to Kirk despite his very public affairs, and others claiming Yandy isn't entirely innocent either, pointing to moments where she allegedly maneuvered through shady situations or used her public platform to control narratives, creating a tangled mess of blame, loyalty, and betrayal that is quintessential love and hip-hop drama. And what's fascinating is how this feud isn't just petty insults or personal jabs. It's symptomatic of a much larger issue about the pressures of reality TV, public scrutiny, and maintaining personal brands under a microscope where every word, gesture, or slight is dissected by millions of viewers, which explains why the fallout has been so intense, with fans flooding X, Reddit, TikTok, and Instagram, debating the merits of Rasheeda's comments, dissecting Yandy's reactions, and speculating on how this will affect their professional endeavors, including the group album storyline that featured Rasheeda, Yandy, Spice, and others collaborating musically, which now seems precarious given the interpersonal drama. And let's not forget Spice, who was caught in the crossfire, as her concert became the stage for Rasheeda's infamous walkout and shade-throwing, leaving her in a delicate position trying to maintain neutrality while managing her own brand, fans, and production obligations, making this one of the most multi-layered conflicts in the franchise's history, because at its core, it's not just about friendships falling apart, it's about managing public perception, defending family and reputation, navigating business ventures, and handling emotional stress while knowing that millions are watching and commenting on every misstep. And while Rasheeda doubles down on her comments, focusing on her businesses like Press Boutique and Police Cosmetics, and Yandy juggles her own ventures, family life, and the constant need to appear unbothered, both women are aware that this feud could define their season and alter how they are viewed by fans, producers, and potential collaborators, adding pressure that only amplifies every argument and insult. And as we look toward the season 13 reunion, which previews hint will be explosive, the tension is only going to escalate, with producers pushing confrontations and both Rasheeda and Yandy forced to address every rumor, slight, and accusation in front of the cameras, while Spice's role as mediator or possible ally remains uncertain, adding another layer of suspense. And it's important to remember that the fans are part of this ecosystem too, with social media posts dictating narrative arcs and sometimes even influencing production decisions, which is why the viral posts about Rasheeda calling out Yandy's BBL and breath became more than just funny soundbites. They became symbols of loyalty, betrayal, and the challenges of navigating long-term friendships under extreme public scrutiny. And while some viewers see Rasheeda as simply keeping it real, others feel she has crossed a line, turning personal critique into public spectacle in a way that could have long-term consequences for both women, with some even speculating that this could be the end of their friendship and possibly impact their collaboration on the group album, while simultaneously creating a media storm that could boost ratings, increase brand visibility, and further entrench both women in their respective public personas, making the feud as strategic as it is emotional. And with each episode dropping, fans dissect the smallest interactions, looking for microaggressions, side comments, and hidden meanings, turning every conversation into a potential viral moment, as seen with the numerous posts, comments, and videos breaking down Rasheeda's actions, Yandy's responses, and Spice's reactions, which collectively demonstrate how reality TV blends entertainment with real-life consequences, and why the love and hip-hop audience is so invested, because it's not just about the drama on screen. It's about loyalty, personal ethics, and navigating the challenges of friendship and marriage under constant surveillance. And now, as Rasheeda doubles down, Yandy stands her ground, and fans continue to weigh in from every angle. The story has become a case study in reality TV dynamics, public perception, and social media influence, showing that in 2025, a single comment, a walkout, or a personal jab can spark debates across multiple platforms, drive episode narratives, and define the reputations of all involved. And as we wait for the reunion, the burning question remains: will Rasheeda and Yandy reconcile, or has this feud permanently reshaped their relationship and the Atlanta cast dynamic? Will Spice finally take a side, or continue to navigate the middle ground? And how will fans remember this season when it's all said and done? For now, the takeaway is clear. This Love and Hip Hop Atlanta feud between Rasheeda Frost and Yandy Smith-Harris is one of the most intricate, multifaceted, and high-stakes conflicts the franchise has ever seen, combining personal insults, alleged disloyalty, public perception, social media influence, and brand management into a drama that is captivating, explosive, and absolutely unmissable. And whether you're Team Rasheeda, Team Yandy, or just here for the spectacle, it's undeniable that this story will dominate headlines, tweets, Instagram posts, and fan discussions for weeks, possibly months to come. So make sure you stay tuned, subscribe for updates, and hit that bell, because Season 13 is far from over, and the next twist, revelation, or confrontation could change everything we thought we knew about Rasheeda, Yandy, and the entire Atlanta cast, making this feud not just memorable, but legendary in the love and hip-hop universe. And as we continue to watch, comment, debate, and analyze every interaction, it's clear that reality TV in 2025 isn't just entertainment. It's a social phenomenon, a lesson in human behavior, and a reminder that even queens of reality TV like Rasheeda Frost and Yandy Smith-Harris aren't immune to betrayal, shade, and the unrelenting pressure of living life under the public eye.